This will be a night you will never forget.
This could destroy everything.
You will never take Michael's children away from him.
I'm right. I just need to confirm my suspicion.
I know what you did, and they can prove it.
Nobody's running me out of here.
There's a lot of buzz about a mysterious man on a plane, and speculation is flying that it might be Micheal. It turns out a new actor was hired for the role, and that's led people to believe his arrival could shake up everything, especially since he signed a multi-year contract. Some folks are excited at the thought of him showing up dramatically, possibly even at the nurses' ball, while others are skeptical, thinking it could be someone else entirely. A few names have been tossed around, Dylan, maybe even Luke, so it's all still up in the air. Meanwhile, Christina's storyline has taken a serious turn. Alexis finally confronted her about cutting the brakes and revealed that Ava and Rick already know. For a lot of people, that was long overdue. Some felt Alexis should have had Christina committed earlier. Others think Christina's behavior has gotten out of control, acting entitled, manipulative, and now trying to play the victim even after everything she's done. There's frustration that Alexis has been shielding her for too long, and some feel that Christina needs to face real consequences. Others, though, are simply glad the truth is finally out and hope this leads to some accountability. Hey babes, welcome back to Larivia. It's your girl Larivia, and trust me, today's tea is piping hot. Let's get into it. There's also chatter about Lulu involving herself in Dante's personal life. Some think she should back off and focus on her own kids instead of meddling. But others appreciate her looking out for him, especially when not everyone's being honest with him. It sparked a bit of a divide, some calling it overstepping, others saying she's stepping up where others won't. And then there's Willow. Her new haircut stirred up quite the reaction. Some people think it suits her and makes her look sweet, while others absolutely hate it, comparing it to everything from a wig to a weed whacker disaster. There's also growing tension about her relationship with Drew, especially since she's still wearing Michael's ring. That's not sitting well with everyone, and there's anticipation that Michael's return could cause that situation to explode. On top of that, Drew seems to be pulling strings behind the scenes. There's talk of him planting evidence in Tracy's car, specifically a vial that Willow touched, and framing her. The political ambitions he's pushing during the nurses' ball also struck a nerve, with many feeling it wasn't the time or place for such an agenda. Sonny, meanwhile, had a cryptic moment with someone off-screen, and it's left people guessing who it might be. Some even thought it could be Brenda or someone connected to her. Others quickly shut that theory down, but the mystery lingers. One idea that caught traction was Sonny running for mayor and teaming up with Jason to clean up crime, a tonal shift from his usual role. That one really sparked imaginations. As for Ava and Rick, their blackmailing of Alexis didn't go unnoticed either. A few people see them as just as twisted as Christina, if not worse. There's also the theory floating around that Christina might strike again, with a dagger this time, possibly with Ava as the target. Some are convinced that won't end well. The nurses' ball itself, usually a time for glamour and celebration, is serving as the perfect backdrop for all this drama. People are noticing the lack of nurses, missing characters, and a lot of political posturing. Some are still enjoying it, though calling it one of the most dramatic and unpredictable events in a while. So many threads are coming together now: custody battles, blackmail, secret identities, and brewing showdowns. For now, everyone's waiting to see who steps off that plane, and whether the truth about Christina will finally come out in full. With so many characters at a breaking point, whatever happens next is sure to leave a mark. In the end, it feels like a moment of shift, some things being revealed, others still building toward a big confrontation. Everyone's watching closely, knowing that something, or someone, is about to change everything. So here's what's been going on. Lulu has been digging into this whole situation with Gio, and it's becoming a bit of a mess. She's convinced that Dante has a right to know the truth, that Gio is his son, but not everyone agrees with how she's handling it. Some people think she's stepping way out of line. The way they see it, she's meddling in something that isn't hers to reveal. A lot of people are getting frustrated with Lulu. They feel like she's become obsessed with the whole thing, sneaking around like some kind of detective, and in doing so, she's putting herself at the center of a situation that should be left to the people directly involved. There's a sense that she's trying to play God, deciding who gets to know what and when. One comment pointed out that when Lulu had her own abortion, it was her decision, made at a young age, just like Brooklyn. So why doesn't Brooklyn get the same privacy? Some folks are really hoping Lois steps up and tells the truth herself, instead of letting Lulu be the one to spill it. One person noted that Lulu did confront Lois, but gave her the chance to come clean first. Even so, others are calling her out for breaking a promise to Tracy to stay quiet, which didn't last long. Then there's the debate about whether Dante even deserves to know. Some say yes, absolutely, he's Gio's father, and he should be told. Others argue that since Gio's already an adult and Dante hasn't exactly treated him well recently, maybe it's not worth forcing that connection. There's a clear divide. Some support full honesty, while others think revealing the truth would only stir up more trouble. Meanwhile, Gio himself is becoming a star in his own right. His performance at the nurses' ball was the highlight for many. People were blown away. Some even said they teared up at how beautifully he played the violin. It wasn't just about technical skill, it was the soul he poured into the performance. Viewers were cheering him on, praising not only his music, but also his stage presence and charm. They couldn't get enough. Spinelli got a lot of love too, especially for his funny, energetic act in Pink Boots. That performance had people laughing and applauding, calling it one of the best of the night. Some didn't love the production overall. There were mixed feelings about the opening number and some of the performances, but Gio and Spinelli stood out in a big way. There was also the usual drama. Debates about Willow's hair and outfit, criticism of Drew, jabs at Nina and Carly, and lingering questions about unresolved storylines. And of course, the ongoing frustrations with how characters are being written or portrayed. In the end, this whole situation with Lulu, Gio, Dante, and Brooklyn really got people talking. Some are tired of Lulu's interference and want her to step back. Others see her as the only one brave enough to confront the truth, especially when no one else seems willing to. What's clear is that emotions are running high on all sides, and whatever happens next, it's going to be complicated. It was one of those episodes that left everyone buzzing. Spinelli in Pink Boots and holding his own on stage had the crowd grinning. People couldn't get enough of him. His voice, his style, his charm, it was all hitting just right. It brought a fun and unexpected energy to the nurses' ball, with even the skeptics admitting they loved every minute of it. But it was Gio who truly stole the show. His violin performance wasn't just good, it was something else entirely. Viewers were in awe, many saying it was the best moment on the show in years. The way he blended classical technique with raw emotion left people tearing up, stunned that such talent could be showcased so perfectly. Comments poured in about how he made the violin sing, how the passion just poured out of him. Turns out, he's the real deal, not just acting, but playing for real, and people noticed. Of course, not everything was lighthearted. The tension around Drew and his recent behavior cast a shadow. A lot of viewers are fed up, calling him out for being manipulative, self-righteous, and to some, even sleazy. His storyline, especially involving Nina and Tracy, drew sharp criticism. Framing Tracy? That crossed a line for many. And that infamous kiss with Willow? Let's just say it didn't win him any fans. Some even joked about hoping for a dramatic exit, maybe even a murder mystery at the ball. Meanwhile, Curtis and Portia's relationship became a hot topic. With all the secrets she's kept, viewers are wondering how long he'll stick around. Some think he'll forgive her, others believe he's done. The general feeling? She needs to come clean, fast, or risk losing him for good. And then there was Lulu. her actions sparked major frustration. Trying to insert herself into the situation between Brooklyn, Dante, and Gio was seen as overstepping. People questioned her motives and timing, especially doing it all at a major event. Many thought it wasn't her place to speak up about something so personal, especially not in public. The hope among viewers was that Dante learns the truth, but from the right person, not Lulu. Despite all the drama, there was a shared excitement about the direction things are heading. Secrets are bubbling up, confrontations are brewing, and emotions are running high. Whether people were cheering, cringing, or rolling their eyes, the episode clearly made an impact. In the end, it was a mix of laughter, talent, conflict, and anticipation. A reminder of why people tune in, not just for the spectacle, but for the tangled, messy, heartfelt stories that keep everyone talking long after the credits roll. It started with something almost no one expected. Alexis, usually the voice of calm reason, yelling at Christina. That moment caught a lot of people off guard. For years, Alexis has been the one guiding her daughters through storms. The Cassadine family curse, her complex ties with Sonny, and everything that came with Julie and Jerome. So to see her snap, to raise her voice at Christina of all people, felt like a shift, and maybe a long time coming. Some felt Christina needed that wake-up call. After all, Alexis has been through enough and earned more than a little respect. But others wondered if there was more to Christina's reaction. Maybe she was overwhelmed, maybe hurt. Either way, the moment marked a turning point in their dynamic. Later, as the truth about Rick's car and the blackmail unfolded, Alexis laid everything out to Christina, and it was clear the stakes were higher than just a mother-daughter argument. A plan started to form. Christina would cause a very public scene at the nurses' ball, ultimately agreeing to go to Shady Brook to protect Alexis and bring Ava and Rick's schemes to an end. Meanwhile, emotions were running high all around Port Charles. The nurses' ball was packed with drama, glitter, and secrets waiting to surface. Dante found himself the center of heated debate. Some criticized how harsh he's become, especially in the way he's treating Gio. Others pointed out the double standard. Rocco, his actual son, hasn't gotten the same pressure, while Gio, still young and clearly trying, gets the brunt of it. Some believe it's all building toward a father-son confrontation that's been a long time coming. On a lighter note, there was the performance. Everyone had something to say about the iconic nurses' dance. While many praised the energy and choreography, others gently pointed out that Willow might have struggled to keep up, visibly counting steps as she danced. But Gio stole the show with his violin performance, drawing widespread praise for his talent and passion. Then there were the questions about who's on the plane, whether it's Micheal, and what his return will mean. Some hoped he was coming back to reclaim his place in Willow's life and take down Drew, who's fast becoming one of the most controversial figures in town. Between accusations of manipulation, blackmail, and drug setups, many are waiting to see how far he'll fall and who he'll take down with him. There was also buzz around Lulu. She's back, but not everyone is thrilled with how she's being written. Some say the writers haven't quite figured out what to do with her yet, while others feel she's being unfairly portrayed as joyless and intrusive. Add to that Cody's involvement in the Brooke-Lynn situation and growing tension about who knows what secret and who deserves to, there's a lot bubbling under the surface. And then there's the new Micheal. Some fans are skeptical. Nobody, they say, can truly replace Chad. But others are willing to give the recast a chance, remembering the fresh energy brought by other replacements in the past. All in all, it's been a whirlwind, old wounds reopening, secrets coming to light, and characters pushed to their limits. The Nurses' Ball, as always, isn't just about glamour and performance. It's a mirror reflecting the tangled lives of everyone in Port Charles. And if this week's events are any indication, the real drama is just beginning. So, there's been a lot of buzz lately about a mysterious scene involving Micheal and a plane. Some people have caught a glimpse of someone on a plane watching the nurse's ball on an iPad or phone, possibly Micheal, but others haven't seen this scene at all. It turns out that depending on where you live, like Ohio versus Arkansas, the episodes might air on different days, which could explain why some folks missed it. The plane scene appeared in the final 30 seconds of Tuesday's episode, but no one has officially confirmed that it was Micheal, just speculation based on details like the hands shown on screen. Some think it might be Chad or even a hand double because the hands looked very similar. This uncertainty about Michael's return has stirred up a lot of hopes and theories. Some viewers are really hoping they bring back actors like Drew Garrett or Dylan Cash to reprise the role of Micheal or even new roles. There's excitement around the idea that Micheal could come back with a vengeance, possibly taking over his dad's business and showing he won't be pushed around anymore. At the same time, there's drama around other characters, especially involving Drew and Tracy. People are debating whether Tracy will let Drew blackmail her or if she'll turn to Sonny for help. It seems Drew is trying to pin some blame on Tracy, which some find unbelievable given their history. Others think Drew's just trying to manipulate the situation for his own gain, possibly tied to political schemes or power plays involving other characters like Nana and Portia. The Nurses' Ball itself is a big event that fans have mixed feelings about. Some find it entertaining and are excited for the drama to unfold, while others find certain couples, like Drew and Willow, to be cringeworthy, especially since their public displays of affection seem inappropriate given their complicated relationships. There's also chatter about the ongoing tensions between characters like Carly and Micheal, with Carly's interference possibly putting Michael's kids in jeopardy, which has sparked debates about family boundaries and protection. Beyond the main drama, viewers are also noticing how the show handles character exits and entrances. For instance, Tia's disappearance from the storyline was abrupt and without explanation, leaving some fans frustrated. Others mention minor characters like Scotty being dropped or forgotten, which seems typical but disappointing. Some wonder if certain actors might return or if new faces will step in, like Rory Gibson possibly playing Micheal, though opinions vary on whether he fits the role. There's also a lot of discussion about the relationships and loyalties between characters. Whether Micheal and Sasha might get together, the messy love triangles involving Curtis, Jordan, Isaiah, and Portia, or Cody and Molly's chemistry compared to other couples. The personal drama and complex alliances are a big part of what keeps people invested, even if some storylines feel like recycled soap tropes. On the lighter side, people enjoy the glitz of the Nurses' Ball, the gowns, the special moments like a cute llama named Sebastian, and the chance to see characters shine. Despite all the behind-the-scenes scheming and scandal, the event is a highlight that brings everyone together, whether they watch from home or attend. Overall, the conversation paints a picture of a show rich with intrigue, unexpected twists, and a passionate fan base eagerly waiting to see if Micheal really is on his way back, and how he might shake things up once he returns. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you agree or disagree? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates. Your opinions matter, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.